fell asleep in the t-shirt. It's something to remember, darling. I never give up no rest. Close your eyes, your heart available. Land on earth and cruise to Malibu.
You're about to drop the hottest freestyle of 2020. Yeah. Yeah. I came on a palm tree. Yo, it fell to its damn knees. Turned into Osiris, the god of hybrids. I got favorite bars. Bars. I come, tastes like honey, yo. Then she be calling me a honey. Yo, you think it really funny. But then I make big money.
Stick it in that like
Hey guys, we're Jungle Beats.
Jungle Beats, what's up?
Dropping the hottest freestyle.
Australia's plug to the hottest freestyles of XXL freshmen that no one's watching.
We're both gonna be on there.
100%. We're gonna react to, review one of TDE's most underrated artists. And he goes by the name of?
SiR Shad.
That is true. He's one of the most underrated, yes. That is true. But
nah, he's getting good pop.
SiR, man, I was listening to his recent music, man. It's just
I'm glad we got onto Melly, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got onto Melly. We checked out his, we actually did a reaction review for his Her EP, the first one.
And that was beautiful.
Beautiful. Really loved it. I think I was kind of impartial the first time I heard it. Like I was sort of, but like over time I loved it. We didn't do Her 2 because we were busy at the time, but I got to listen to that. I really enjoyed that as well. So I'm very excited for this first full length that we've got from him. Like TDE have done so well with expanding their label and also having a lot of difference on there. We did Land Skywalker, which is the most different and weirdest on there, but SiR's like the male R&B equivalent on TDE. So you got SZA and you got SiR.
And I think he adds something different to the R&B scene. We have so many different voices now, and I really think he stands out.
I think he does too. I think, I don't know, I think it's saying he takes a simplistic approach to it, a weird way of saying it. Do you know how like so many R&B artists at the moment have like very like iconic voices, they try different sounds? I just feel like SiR just tries to make just really beautiful, simple, just lush music, and it just really works.
I can't wait to hear this. I wonder how different this will be from his previous stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Would he want to make a difference?
Because Her 2, that was nice, that was really beautiful.
So 10 tracks, even better.
He's always good at making succinct bodies of work.
Which is one thing I also love about him as well. I'm sick of these 24 tracks.
Yeah, fuck it. Amigos.
Get him, SiR.
Oh, let's go straight into, oh no.
You already know I fuck with organs. My favourite instrument.
She a good girl, be attractive. She got that act right, why you tap that? She'll go with that. I know she's down to ride. She knows in her I can find. Every day she knows we prefer hearts to the sun. I won't, and that's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright. She wanna, I wanna, that's alright. I'm a fool for what she fool for. I got the walk right, gotta talk like I'm a man. I tell her that she's the best. She came out by the minute, I never give up no rest. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright.
That's a nice way to start. Classic SiR, so smooth and sensual.
But different drum patterns.
Tell
So
him.
I've heard to him. That production was beautiful. Those drums were just like, they were just so different. And the organ with the bass as well. Very simply produced in my opinion, but done really, really fucking beautifully. And his vocals were on point. Not trying to do anything too crazy, just really getting a vibe for the sound and just matching it.
I'm just curious to see the theme he'll explore here, because I remember on 7 Sundays he was exploring the loss of love, and it was really exploring just like guilt and like remorse and just lost love. And now this, it'll be interesting to see how his mind is.
Yeah, it's kind of started with like, that's alright.
Right?
It's alright, that's alright.
The next one is Something Foreign, featuring Schoolboy Q, I've heard. Have you heard?
No. Wait, you've heard it?
There's a single.
I haven't heard it.
Alright.
I'm just excited for Q.
Let me hit that.
I want to hear that chill cue, because chill cue is just as good as aggressive cue. Basically, just any cue is good. Q-tip, Ice Cube, Schoolboy Q.
Burn slow, casually, gradually, defining gravity. Oh no, why else I'm flying? Magic rap on a hat and a rabbit rap. Should've never introduced me to the beauty in the darker side of heaven's view. Gucci fit her booty everywhere. Hopefully she never kisses. Try to keep it humble in a world full of egos, gangsters and evil. And I'm pulling up in something foreign. I put this out for you, I knew it's cool. Grip the horse, I take you round the loop. Close your eyes, your heart available. Land on earth and cruise to Malibu. Fuck you good, I fuck you good, I know. Snap your book to know where else to go. Foreign place, a foreign whip to try. Failed in life, then failed in you, now I'm lay up in the game, but I'm making my own room. And I'm pulling up in something foreign.
Ooh.
How good is that?
Ooh.
So beautiful, man. It's like
The
butter.
piano, this beautiful, lush-like piano, and Schoolboy Q's feature.
Suited it perfectly.
Oh. So you see Schoolboy Q, and most people are like, he's going to murder this, but for those who haven't listened to Schoolboy Q's discography, you know he's good on some chill shit as well. He's always been good on this sort of shit. Especially if you've heard him on Anderson .Paak's track as well.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was just as good as the first track.
It's like butter, man.
Bruh. If the whole album's like this, the next 8 tracks are like this, this is gonna be amazing.
Tell me who that nigga if it ain't me. If it ain't a party, then it's gonna be. I've been doing enough to drive me crazy. I don't think my mama's gonna save me. Maybe I'm not flying, but I'm floating. Flavor like your baby mama's cup of tea. You see the company I'm keeping now. Feeling like I'm dreaming, I keep feeling like I'm dreaming. 2 miles an hour, can you picture me wrong? Cause life is so much better when you live in slow motion.
Beautiful. I love the sample or his voice in the back of that track. So far, I'm loving the drums all over this album. They're so crisp and clear. They're just really fucking well done. Drums are really well done. They're just really setting the tone and the emotion of a lot of these tracks. His vocals are beautiful too. I don't think this track is as good as the first two. I feel like the first two.
Agree.
I think the first two really do overshadow that track because this track didn't have as much going on.
Yep.
But still a really good track. Definitely one to just vibe to.
Yeah, vibe too. Just it's really heartwarming this time. The sonics he's approaching here is just very like soothing to the soul. That's how I feel.
I fell in love with the summer. Fell in love with and if everything else falls apart, I still have you.
You have completed 37% of your journey. Another 33 trillion kilometers to go.
I swear I've heard that before. That ending where in earlier projects that came in and she said you are 17% or something through your journey.
Wow.
I swear I'm pretty sure I heard that. Now she said 33. It's really interesting. He might be doing a whole fucking concept on us.
If he is, that would be absolutely
Please comment
incredible.
what track. I swear I heard it before. If you remember when SiR did that last time, put it below. But the track.
So zoned out. I'm loving the trumpets on there.
Yeah, the trumpets, bro.
Trumpets are so beautiful. The female vocalist, the feature.
Yeah, super smooth, like Alicia Keys type.
She was very, very smooth. One thing I'm loving about SiR here is he doesn't try to do too much with his vocals, because with this type of production, instead of like trying to like go crazy with it, he's just matching the tone of his voice with layers and purely himself to what the beat's feeling. I really appreciate him not trying to overdo things. He's just really trying to just keep it just really simple in a way that just works. So I'm loving the way that he's just using himself in this album.
The trumpets you mentioned, they give me like a Charlie Chaplin type era feel, like a really old school 50s, 60s type vibe. Like I'd hear those trumpets just like old school black and white type New York movies.
Was doing so well.
Come on, man.
I know who your baby mama really is.
Why you gotta do us like that, man? You know that doesn't need to be in there. That has no business being in this album!
And it sucks because the production was so nice. But like the back end of the...
And the production we're not ready.
I was tempted to get up and walk out. I'm not even kidding.
Luckily it was short. The production was dope, that's the thing. But the delivery, come on, I'm gonna need an explanation, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need an explanation.
SiR. Very, very disappointed. The first 4 tracks had me captured, melody in a trance. I was expecting some beautiful stuff to follow up. I don't get this track. I don't get why he did what he did on here. Maybe he wants to try new things, but I just don't see how he thinks it can work here. Maybe he's going for a different sort of fan base.
What if the rest of the album is like that? Imagine that.
It won't. I'm very disappointed by that. That was terrible. That was absolutely fucking terrible.
Voicemail is 26 bucks, but come on.
10 missed calls, I fell asleep. Feeling like I ain't living one. I don't know who that bitch is in the background. I don't know when I make it back to the hotel. Most of our conversations don't end well. I'm in a hole.
I am not going to get out of my closet long time in a while.
And top working me like my nickname Kunta. New slave, stay up in the lab on a new wave. I don't need nobody fucking up my head for the finish line. She put me in a mood when I'm feeling fine. She keeps saying I need to just say what she think I'm thinking.
That's better, SiR.
That should have been the track before.
That's much better, SiR. I'm loving how every single track has different instruments through them. We're getting the same beautiful drums. I love the cymbals that were used in there as well. Really nice. The bass was beautiful, and the dun, dun, was it keys? Dun, 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 dun. It was really nice.
But you notice when he did his vocals, he changed up his vocals as well.
He changed up his vocals, which I liked.
He wasn't on his sing-songy type.
He was sort of like that brag, sort of hush rapping, like
Exactly.
Like he's like, you know, very bedroom sort of like husky sort of rap.
We don't hear that often from SiR.
No, I liked it. I thought it was really good.
So it was a welcome change. That's how you switch it up. Nice.
Really good track. I liked it. The other track still got me fucked up though.
Yep.
That's the difference between a top 10 album of the year and not making it.
Honestly, yeah. If you have a good year of albums, it is a difference.
Exactly.
Somehow I was neglecting the fact that your heart is what you're protected, and that makes it special, which is why I'm here. I gotta fight for us, and I know I'm right where I get to be alone till I have your yes, I let you down. I wasn't the man you wanted to fall for first time around, and I know I'm right where I needed to be all alone.
super vibey.
I zoned the fuck out. I was gone.
Yeah, I was
gone. I don't know where I went.
I was eyes shut and just out of it.
I went somewhere. But it's very repetitive, that's why as well.
So that's one of the track where you can get quite bored, but you have to approach that track in the right way. You really gotta let your mind wander, really just chill. If you're just sitting there paying attention, I don't think that's the way to really take that track.
And we've made the maybe mistake, I don't know if that's the right word, of trying to pay attention to tracks where they're supposed to be like this.
Yeah, I thought it was really nice. Piano was really beautiful, really laid back, super chill. Yeah, it's not bad.
Better.
I still think the first 2 tracks of this album are the best though, so I'm not disappointed. I just feel like the rest of the album so far could have lived up to that. So, let's see where it goes. Where'd my fork go?
Transmission deleted. Are you okay? Scanning.
Getting closer, 12 trillion now.
Yeah, I'm liking that sort of whole concept. It's giving me Logic, The Incredible True Stories
Vibes.
sort of vibes. Another track where I was super zoned out, super chilled. His vocals were just like, you know, not trying to expand too much, just really trying to, like, once again, just match the sort of, I love the keys on there too. Really chill track and really just...
I was paying
really
a
just
bit more
vibing.
attention to the theme he was exploring there. And he seemed like he was reflecting on his past relationship. And I don't know if it's the same, I'm curious to see if it's the same girl. I've heard this a couple of times in this album. Is it the same girl he's singing about on her EPs? Or is it different?
It'd be good to know.
Because it's like, all right, she's moved on, we've moved on now, but I'm still, to my impression is I'm still thinking about it. That's what the impression I'm getting from him. So, yeah, I like what he's exploring here, exploring his deep inner feelings and reflecting.
You don't gotta tell me I'm alone. I fell asleep in the t-shirt, but I let it early. I couldn't wait, I've been missing you lately. Made my escape since I found you tight, but I can't wake you in your dreams of me. All I ever really wanna do is make my way back to you. Get ready for the sunrise. I'm making right, but I can't wake you when you're dreaming of me. It's been quite a long time since I held you tight, but I can't.
Dr. Dre's Explosive was an R&B chill track. This would be it. Because it's got the...
What an interesting comparison.
It's got the same sort of guitar riff in a way.
And that reminds me of the first few tracks we got. It brought me back to the quality and the substance of those.
I agree, like,
Feel.
since the first 2 tracks, I've kind of like not been digging as much. I've still been loving the production, but everything else has sort of been, it's been more zoned out. It hasn't been something like really special. That track right there was beautiful.
What do you think separates them? I can't put my finger on it. Like, what do you think separates tracks like these from the ones we like but we don't love?
I think with this track, he was just doing more with his vocals. I think that's what it was. Because you
He's
think
like up and down with his vocal inflections.
whereas the other ones, he was like very sort of more mellow, more sort of distant. So I think more, it's just a different approach. Like I think he's meant to do it the way he's done it. Because I think when we were vibing out before, and really zoned out, I think we were meant to sort of have that effect.
Right.
Maybe not, but I feel on this track, he's definitely doing a lot more with his vocals, which is keeping us more attentive, really making us be like, oh shit, compared to before. But yeah, I fucking love this track. It's definitely up there with the first 2 really, really beautiful tracks.
Cross an action to the show. Trying to learn me what you know. Sugar sweet, just how I like. Doesn't matter what you know. When's it got
beautiful closer.
Agreed.
I love the way that he layered his voice to make it sound really raspy in the chorus.
Right.
There.
And then
Really
he hit a real
beautiful.
high note and then down back.
Actually, I was getting Frank Ocean Blonde vibes from that.
Okay.
Not so much vocally, but very musically, because it had the guitar, the drums. Like,
Okay.
I was getting Blonde vibes from that.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Great
really
finisher.
beautiful closer.
Great last 2 tracks, yeah.
I feel album started absolutely amazing,
Ended great.
ended amazing, but the middle 6 tracks didn't hold me as much. Definitely gonna have to go back to it.
Although they are good tracks. I like the tracks in and of itself,
Yeah.
bar one.
Like, I'm not left this album feeling wowed. I'm left this album feeling I enjoyed this.
Yeah. No, this is a good project. Like, SiR, you should be like proud of this body of work. I think it's a dope project.
I think as a first album from SiR, it's definitely like you'd be very proud of this.
Although on first listen, I still probably would enjoy Her and Her 2 more because how punchy and succinct and just beautiful they were. I loved everything on there, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll change my mind in a couple months.
Exactly. I think for me, the standout in this album was production. Not to take away from SiR's vocal delivery, but I love the production all over this. The drums the whole way through are amazing. The different like instrumentation on every single track and switch up. It was really well done. Whoever helped produce this whole album should be super fucking happy with it because they did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And also SiR with his vocal delivery was great too. He really matched these beats perfectly.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Fuck, I know it's a terrible track. Besides that, he did his thing on here. I don't think I got more to say in it. I generally just quite enjoyed it. Looking forward to going back to it, especially to certain tracks, and diving deep into it more and the concept as well.
Check out SiR, man. He's a great artist, and he's got a lot of great music like this. If you haven't heard of him, go to his Her EPs, HER, and yeah.
We're 34% of the way through, man.
Fuck. Can't wait to see the rest.
Exactly.
If anybody knows more about that concept, comment below. Otherwise, Jungle Beats, support us on Patreon. If you want. Would mean a lot.
Thank you, SiR. SiR.
SiR?
SiR. What?